Right. Welcome, everyone. Here is Chef Dave.
Okay, guys, I'm Chef Dave. Thanks for being here. Hey, today we're going to do a couple of fun things, and you can take these towards, oh, we're zooming in on there. Okay, good. You can take these and use these for Valentine's if you want to. We're going to make a roasted carrots and shrimp salad. Okay, and that's got some tahini in it and feta cheese and chickpeas. You got the recipe. And we're also going to do an appetizer, a salmon wrapped with prosciutto and served with a bourbon glaze. Now, there's a whole lot of bourbon in there, so it really is tasty good. The first thing we're going to do, talk about the carrots. One of the things that's for the roasted carrot salad is a carrot baton. The carrot batons are little cute, little matchstick shapes from the French cuisine, a baton. Very wasteful, unfortunately. But in a commercial kitchen, you have lots of options to use your leftovers. You can use them for a stock. You can use them for a soup. Look at that waste. Imagine doing a whole bunch of these and having all that wasted.
Yeah.
Or you can eat them, which works nice too. But then the carrots to about a 1/4 inch, right down. And yes, this is a nice sharp knife, so I am not going to miss. And then make your batons.
In my salad.
Mm-hmm.
They put that in my
Yeah, they look really cute and adorable in salads, but they are a little bit of work. Now, if you want to take a little bit of a cheat, you can. We'll put these over here. In the meantime, I'll start warming this puppy up. So we can eat. Okay. The other thing you can do, if you want, a little more expensive in one way, but less wasteful, is take the baby carrots.
Yeah.
And take the baby carrot and cut it in quarters, and then in half again and half again. They make little baby carrot strips, approximately the same size, but they'll work. Your third option, oh my God, we got options here today. You can actually take your carrots, a whole fresh carrot. Now, if you make the batons, let me backstep a little bit. Make sure you get the largest carrot you can find, okay? Because it makes it easier to work with. So another thing you can do too is cut the carrot in half, long ways, and then just make a paysan cut, which is traditionally a peasant cut. I make my paysan cut about a 1/4 inch, cute little pieces. I don't know if you can see this on TV land. Okay, but they'll work nicely as well for you. So you have options, and it depends on what you want to do. I mean, nothing is totally written in stone. So you have options, which is a nice thing. Okay, so we'll go get a little bit of warmth here. Now this says roast. Because we're in a small room, I'm a little concerned about heating up the oven too much. So we'll do it here, which is like a light saute, and that'll now starting to sizzle, and that'll caramelize the carrots a little bit. Then you're good to go. We'll let those do their happy thing. While we're doing the happy thing, we'll start making our dressing. A little bit of tahini. Bring this over here so we can see a little better. I'm using a really big bowl because I'm going to toss my lettuce in here at the same afterwards. You can make this dressing ahead of time and keep it in your refrigerator. It will keep. Here we go. Garlic. And yes, I pre-cut the garlic because it's like watching clothes dry. You don't want to have to do that all the time. Oh, that smells good. Now, flavor is an important thing. With the lemon, this is not in the recipe. But you take your lemon zest, okay? And you put some lemon zest in there. Okay? And that'll give you another profile layer of flavor, which is nice. Now you can take your lemon and squeeze it. Don't trust the lemon. They always got seeds. Okay? Look at this seed. Oh wow, that's a lot of seeds there. You're starting to sizzle these a little light caramelization on them. That'll bring out the sugars in the carrots as well. Okay. Lemon juice, let's see if I can do this without getting the seeds in. Yeah, strainer, I know, you're thinking strainer day, but they didn't bring a strainer. making a very light, very simple dressing. Take a little salt. Take a little salt over here. We'll take a little pepper. I like pepper. Okay, a little pepper here. Okay. A little more lemon. What I'm gonna do is get a little corporation stock. We used to joke around the industry, especially the new kids coming in. We need some corporation stock. And they have a, like, what's a corporation stock? It's water. And you can also use, chicken stock or vegetable stock or seafood stock in this too. So you have options, and you just make it a little dressing here. A little caramelization. Hope we don't set off the smoke alarm in here. Huh?
Hopefully not.
Hey, I don't think we will.
We haven't yet in all these times.
You haven't yet? That's good then. I can always remember doing the parties at one of the places I work. And for some reason, the setup people would always put the saute stations underneath the smoke alarms. I said, guys, be sensible. You all right back there?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
Okay. But be sensible. Sometimes they were, sometimes they were not. So that's there. So chickpeas, if you want to, you can also caramelize them and warm them up a little bit. So I'm gonna put them in there because the residual heat in that pan is quite a lot. Okay, we'll put a little bit of a tinge on them too. Now that's something extra too that is not written in the recipe that you can do. Because flavor is one of the most important things. I need to turn the fan on, or you'll be all right.
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay, good. Hey, let's put that back over here because we'll use that for the salmon in a few minutes. Jumper. Put some walnuts in there.
More.
More. You're killing me here.
The best part of it.
More. Some tomatoes. Okay. And then we'll come down here. They got our lettuce. Now the lettuce actually I chopped up last night. And I'll wash it off with a little chop. Wash it off with a little salt and a pinch of lemon juice. That helps to keep it from oxidizing. Now in the industry, sometimes they use chemicals and stuff like that. Well, that's getting to be less and less all the time. I don't like the chemicals. It's just the way I am. So we'll just toss this a little bit in here. Over our lettuce. Okay. This is like watching paint dry as well, watching me stir that in. Couple ways of doing this. You can do it individual style. Just do one plate up here. Okay. I'll put that over here for now. Then you take the shrimp. Now the recipe said baby shrimp. Yeah, I was not going to buy a great big huge bag of baby shrimp and not use them for anything. So I always keep fresh, the frozen shrimp in my freezer at home. And then you have a salad. You do it that way, individual plating. Here, we'll do this guy here. Thank you for the show and tell.
Absolutely.
And we'll do the same thing with the shrimp. Pop our shrimp across the top. I'd use iceberg lettuce because that's what I had. You can use the mesclun mix if you wish. You can use romaine lettuce. You can use kale, any of the above. It's totally up to you what you use.
Cabbage.
Huh?
Cabbage.
You can go there too. Sure, cabbage is great, especially when you pickle it, turn it into sauerkraut or kimchi. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking real good food. Okay.
What's that last thing you're putting on?
Chopped parsley, chopped Italian parsley. So we have family style.
Very pretty.
So you got two ways. You got this way and you got that way. That come on? Fantastic. Okay. Next thing we're gonna do is the prosciutto wrapped in salmon. A couple pieces of salmon here. Because this is like watching paint dry as well. It takes a long time. Let's take the salmon. We'll take our prosciutto. See, I did open that up ahead of time. Hate working with this stuff, particularly when somebody's watching, because it always falls apart if you're not careful. Okay. See that? Just wrap this son of a gun up. And there we go.
So nothing was cooked before? You didn't
Oh,
cook
no,
the
no, no,
salmon
no,
or
no,
any
no.
of that?
The salmon is raw. Okay. And goes right into the pan. I wrapped these up last night and they'll hold a night, no problem. I wouldn't wrap them up and hold them for 2 minutes too long. May not be as nice. What will happen is that the salt and the prosciutto will cure the salmon. So you don't want cured. I'm using my lid as a chopping board today. Because guess what? I forgot. It happens. Okay? It happens, and it's not the end of the world. The bourbon glaze is a real easy thing to make. Okay? Brown sugar, bourbon, low sodium soy sauce, fresh ginger or powdered ginger if you want to, a little bit of lime juice or lemon juice, and a little bit of garlic. Bring it to the boil until it gets all nice and bubbly. It'll probably reduce by about halfway. And then after that, you can strain it out, get the lumps out, put it in a container, and this will last a couple of weeks. It works really nice. To serve this as an appetizer, you've got a couple of options. You can serve it individually, or you can serve it on a platter. It depends on which way you want to go. It does not matter. The options, you're limited by your imagination when it comes to cooking. Have fun with it. That's the neat thing about it. I'm going to use these little tiny spoons, Asian spoons, clear plastic spoons. You can get them clear. You can get them every color under the rainbow. A lot of people sell them online. Okay. And we'll let the hot pan finish doing its thing.
We kind of know they're ready.
Huh? They're ready. They're ready. Okay. If you're talking a piece that's that small, you know, and that's why it only takes a couple of minutes to cook, actually. Okay. Let that rest for just a second. If you try to take it straight out of the pan and cut it straight away, chances are very good it's gonna break on you and look nasty. Right, so this is fine here. These are the last pieces I put in. The heat from the pan will continue cooking them. Cut these into little bites. It's done. Have the faith. And anyway, fish. When I was working in London, England, we always cooked our fish à point, to the point, because it was always told that flaked fish, if you take fish and you can push it in flakes, it's overcooked. So the à point, or just to the point of cooking, is just where the center of the fish is just a teeny weeny little bit underdone. And then as the carry through cooking continues, that'll finish that off and can take it down for you. But yes, I was trained at poissonnier at the Four Seasons in London, England. You can use other fish for this if you want to. You're not limited to salmon. Any firm fish will work. Tuna would be very nice. Chilean sea bass would work very nice. There goes your price tag. But everything you have options, which is nice. And then the therapeutic part of this is a little bit of bourbon glaze on each one. And if you wish, you can tickle it with a little bit of parsley. Sometimes I use, when I'm out catering, I'll use little tiny micro flowers, put a little tiny flower on it, which is really nice as well. I've actually had situations where people will take a slice of tomato and put a slice of tomato on there just to give it a little more, just give it something. Again, that just ad lib. Again, your imagination keeps you going, and that's the fun thing about cooking. So was that okay? Any questions on electron land? Go down one more, yeah. Okay. And again, you can take these and put them on larger plates as well and serve them so you have options. Now, another thing you can do with this dish with the prosciutto, very nice indeed. You can make this into a larger portion as well. You can take a 3 or 4 ounce piece of fish, and obviously you use a whole sheet of whole piece of prosciutto, and then wrap the fish, pan-seared, and then finish it off in the oven or on the stove top, depending on what you do. And then serve the bourbon glaze with that too. But it's not necessarily just an appetizer. It could also be a main course or a fish course, which is like a 3 ounce portion. So if you're doing a multi-course meal, you can either start with these as appetizers or do something else. Then you can do your like 2 or 3 ounce piece of salmon or sea bass or whatever, wrap with the prosciutto, serve it with the bass, with the bourbon glaze, and then go for another entree and vegetables and starch and call it a real super meal. I do that. That's what I do inside with my have nice will travel. Okay, great. Are you ready to sample? All right. I think we are. We're over there drooling. Hey, thank you for your questions. Please, at the bottom of the recipes that Kate posted for you, there is my email address. You are in the family now, so you have rights. So please, if you have any questions about this meal or any other meals or just regular food questions in normal, by all means, please don't hesitate. Shoot me off an email and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
And Chef Dave will be back February 5th, if anyone can plan to join us in person.
Is that what it is?
We
February 5th?
rescheduled February because you had a conflict.
I don't know.
So ongoing, we're gonna be the 7th, the Wednesday.
Don't scare
The
me.
7th, my
I'm
apologies.
very sensitive.
Wednesday, February 7th, Chef Dave will be back. And then after that, he'll be here generally on the 3rd Wednesday of the month. So mark your calendar. Come in
For the next
person.
time around, chocolate truffles will be on the menu.
Ooh.
Okay, so we'll see you
How about
then.
pizza too?
Have a
I want to see
happy
how you
one.
make a pizza with that.
Okay, thank you.